Good morning. Good morning. Happy day before Thanksgiving. I hope your day is not as stressful as it could be and that you were all ready to go for tomorrow. Maybe you're doing a little bit of prep today. I want to know, are you hosting? Are you going somewhere? Let us know down in the comments below. I apologize about the confusion with me scheduling this. I accidentally put it on Thursday and I have to be over at my parents' house tomorrow by 11:30, so I would not be able to do the live then. So are you hosting? Are you going somewhere? Let me know down in the comments below. I am excited to be chatting with you about this today because we did a whole masterclass on this last night. So if you missed out on the masterclass and you were interested in grabbing that 45-minute training where we deep dive into holiday survival guide and navigating all of that, let me know. If you're inside the Nourish membership, you already have access to that. Go inside of Practice Better and click the programs tab and you'll be able to see it there. Hey, Ashley, happy Thanksgiving to you. So some easy reminders for us for success. The number one thing that I want you to think about is that your body is not going to lead you wrong. We talk a whole lot inside of our Signature Nutrition Coaching Program about the hunger scale, listening to our bodies, and awareness, because our bodies are going to tell us when we have had enough. But it is up to us to say like, oh, am I going to listen to my body or am I going to say, go away, I'm just going to keep eating? So if you're starting to get those fullness cues, I want you to honor that. I want you to be able to take that step back and say like, I'm feeling full right now. I can always bring home leftovers. That's going to be what my plan is. So if you can take that step back, if you can say like, yep, this kind of would feel better for me, or I'm feeling really full, I don't want any more, that's going to help you walk out of that meal where you're not feeling super exhausted, you're not feeling super full or uncomfortable or anything like that. So take that step back, walk back and say like, okay, I'm feeling good after this first plate. I don't want to grab any more. If someone is making comments about what is on your plate and what you are eating, you have my full permission to either shut them down and say like, hey, I'd really rather not talk about what's on my plate, change the conversation. I know there's another dietitian who has a really funny Twitter post or X post, whatever, going around that's like, when someone comments about how much you're eating, eat them too. And just remember that like, it doesn't matter what's on your plate. You always deserve to eat. You always deserve to have food. You don't need to earn your food. You don't need to burn off extra food or anything like that. We need to remember that you have to nourish your body and that you are entitled to eat. But listening to our bodies and remembering that if I am going to keep eating to the point where I feel uncomfortable, how do I stop before I get there? How can I put up that internal monitoring or understanding that like, I'm good right now, I don't want any more? Okay, so slowing down, giving yourself permission to say like, hey, my food, what I'm eating is not a topic of conversation here. And just being mindful of what exactly we're putting on our plates and how much. Something that I've been telling NWE clients this week is if you can leave a little bit of space around each of those servings that you've put on your plate, you're gonna have a better understanding of how much you are serving yourself. You're gonna have a better understanding of what portions are there. We can be closer to the actual serving sizes. We talk a lot about portions versus servings as well inside of the Signature Nutrition Coaching Program. So if you feel like you need help with that, reach out. We are here for you. But having those space around those foods is a really great way to say like, I'm trying all of this, I'm having all of this, but I'm not letting myself get to that point where I am feeling uncomfortably full or that pressure of I have to finish everything that's on my plate right now. Okay. If you are feeling really uncomfortably full after meals, we always recommend drinking water. That's going to help with reducing some of the bloat, reducing some of the upset stomach side of things. It's also going to help with digestion and preventing any constipation. But if you can just get outside and maybe just like walk around your block. Like it doesn't have to be that you're going out for a 4-mile thing or anything like that, but walking is a great way to help with digestion and also help with better blood sugar control. The reason that we feel lethargic after we have Thanksgiving meal is the volume. It's not the turkey. You'd have to eat a lot of turkey in order to have that tryptophan effect. But it's a blood sugar roller coaster that we end up going on through that. So if we can take that step back and say like, oh, okay, I have had a lot of carbs. I'm starting to feel lethargic. Can I get outside and even just go on a walk, take the dog around the block, where that's some easy steps for you? It's going to help with digestion. It's also going to help with increasing that energy as well so that you can then go back and clean up from everything. Okay, let me see what else I had on my list of things to talk about. I know that I had it written up somewhere. But yeah, going in, and I want you to remember, and this is the key reminder for us, is that the Thanksgiving meal is just one meal. It's just one day, any of the holidays and things like that. One meal in one day is not going to be a deterrent for your goals. It's not going to cause massive weight gain. Will it cause bloating? Yes. If you step on the scale on Friday, your weight will probably be up from what it is from today, but that is because we're eating more, we're eating different things than we usually do. That does not mean that you've gained weight or fat overnight. It's more so meaning that you have just had more than normal and your body's holding on to it while it is processing it. You're not going to gain fat from one meal where you've overeaten. But if we're listening to our bodies, if we're drinking our water, if we're slowing down, we're going to come out feeling so much better. The big thing that people get tripped up with is that they get stuck in that holiday mindset once this week hits and they cannot get out of it until January. If we feel stuck in that rut where we can't focus or we feel like we're sabotaging or it's that, well, it's the holidays kind of mindset, it's so much harder for us to get out of and then to be able to kind of get back into routine. So remembering that it's just one day and that your biggest goal on Friday is just come back to baseline. You're going to eat breakfast. You're going to do your workout as normal. You're going to drink your water. You're going to get a lot of color in. You're going to eat your protein. You're going to have your carbs. It's not a punishment day. It's not a burn off everything that you've had day. It is a how do I come back to normal and make sure that I am feeling good. So reminders, slowing down with meals. Keeping that awareness there. If you are full, it is okay to say, I am full. I do not want any more. I'm going to forgo this, or I'm good. Thank you. You don't have to eat something just because somebody brought it. You can say I'm good. Thank you. Slowing down with the meals, the awareness, keeping space around the foods that you're putting on your plate. And then lastly too, that our game plan on Friday is you're just coming right back to normal. You're not sabotaging. You're not in that holiday mindset anymore. It's, I'm going to start decorating for Christmas and I'm still going to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner like I normally do. And you will feel so much better. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving if you are celebrating it. If you're here in the US, have a wonderful rest of your day and I will talk to you soon.